Y'all can hate on Cardi and Stefon Diggs all y'all want, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, baby. And that goes for many things. The difference between a boy and a man, the difference between the way a woman acts.
Look at her talking spicy.
A boy and a man, the difference between a man loving the woman.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Wait a minute. Where your man at, baby? Shit, getting on the internet talking like you know something. All right, man, welcome back to another video. Hope your day's going good. And in today's video, we have Cardi B got pumped and dumped by Stefon Diggs. Oh, wait. Crazy title by O'Shea, but you know, he's got some hilarious way of spitting something. T-Raw?
Yeah, man, I've been seeing clips of Stefon Diggs with these females, bro. Ever since this nigga hair got long enough to get braided, this nigga been off the chain.
This man. That's why you got braids?
So I guess Cardi B's new boyfriend
shout out to
broke up with her,
Stefon, bro. He inspired me.
Her BBL stinks.
Oh my God! When Cardi B finally broke up with Offset, many of Cardi B's fans were so excited. It was a sad story, and Cardi B was being abused, she was being cheated on, and she was being manipulated by the big bad wolf named Offset. Like a Tyler Perry movie, she found a person that was going to change her life. No longer would she be dealing with dusty-ass Offset who had bad gambling problems. She was going into the arms of an NFL athlete who was rich, successful, and according to many Cardi B's fans, good looking. And he was going to be the guy to change everything for her.
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all can hate on Cardi and Stefon Diggs all y'all want, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, baby. And that goes for many things. The difference between a boy and a man, the difference between the way a woman acts.
Look at her talking spicy.
A boy and a man, the difference between a man loving the woman.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Wait a minute. Where your man at, baby? Shit, getting on the internet talking like you know something.
For her and a man loving the woman for the idea of her. Like, I feel like Cardi B with Offset was Cardi B. Cardi B with Stefon Diggs is Belcalis. Like, two different versions of her. And it's crazy because everybody can kind of say that Stefon Diggs love bombing Cardi B. And to be honest, if he is, she ain't dumb. One thing about Cardi, she's not dumb. I feel like she only put up with as much as she did from Offset because of the kids and the marriage. Without that, I think she would have been gone. But y'all know Cardi is real big on loyalty. You can literally look at Cardi.
This woman talking like Cardi her best friend, bro.
Offset, the way she dressed, the way she talked, the way she acted. And I think that it was honestly genuinely a reflection of her and her relationship, the way she was being treated by him. But with Stefon, it's totally different. And like I said, not only in the way of how he's treating her.
But you know what? I have no right to judge. This person might spend hours watching Cardi B content. As soon as Cardi goes live on IG, she must be one of the first people to tap in. So who am I to tell her if she knows Cardi or not? Shit. We got VG members tapped in. Shout out to y'all. Real talk. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to feel who they're connected to. It's all right. It's fine. So, you know what? I ain't going to judge you, but you ain't got no right speaking on the next man unless you got one yourself.
But
I'm still on that.
the difference is our supporters can actually connect with us. We on Discord, we talk to them.
Real shit.
This and that. I know Shawty ain't never talked to Cardi B. But yeah, you know her whole life.
I mean, yeah, facts. You ain't gonna lie.
How she dresses, how she's been carrying herself, how she's been talking. Like, it's two different forms of her. Like, same person, but different people.
Her fans were even saying, listen, you see how she's changing, she's glowing, and you know how women would be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for her. We love to see it.
Yep.
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Let's even get into some of the comments. Look at this. Andrea Babb says, you are so right. Christine was like, literally, she's so soft and feminine with Stefon. When she was with Offset, she was always in fight or flight mode, all gangster, always on edge. But now it's like she can finally breathe. If Stefon really turns
She's always
out to
gangster.
be
That's
her
who she
Prince
is.
Charming, they could last a long time. And honestly, she might be the one to finally tame him. I love that for her. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, her fans were just like so happy for her. But not everybody was sold on
Finally
Offset.
tamed him.
Nothing about that is a win.
That's why you went
Nothing
wrong,
about
shawty.
that is like a dig
why y'all
to
fuck up.
Offset the way you think it is. It is.
You see
but
how
it
these
ain't.
women?
Like
Trent just brought up a good
Offset.
point. Look at how women talk about finally tamed him, bro. I just want y'all to know that when you think that this girl, you know what I'm saying, that this baddie who like her BBL handbags and shit, I'll tell you I love you, baby. She rubbing her hand against your cheek. Just know in her group chat, they talking about taming your ass, nigga.
G shit.
Yeah, okay. So as you can see, her
Can't
fans
tame a
were
wild
just like
animal.
so happy for her. But not everybody was sold on Offset.
nothing about that is a win. Nothing about that is like a dig to Offset the way you think it is. It is, but it ain't. Like, could he be somewhere in his feelings? Possibly. But at the end of the day, she has not upgraded. Because
Facts.
Stefon Diggs, as far as his character goes, is not a better man.
Uh-oh. Some folks didn't think that Stefon Diggs was an upgrade. He just really wasn't a better man. Then DJ Academics caught a lot of slack for predicting this.
Like, I hate to even say it, bro. Let's see from a year from now, Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. Cardi B got 3 children, bro. When niggas get with single moms, bro, niggas be in there like Six Flags, man. And as soon as like they've been on the ride too much times, yo, go back to your baby dads, man. Yo, listen, I got a new ride, man. Like, this is a new amusement park over there. I be telling y'all, I be like, this is why when chicks be like, I'm outside, I'm like, you got kids, you shouldn't be outside. You should be inside looking, but whatever. You see, I love, you know, we got new age mentality from women. They think they could be. Go ahead. Let me tell you this. Every chick think there's more Russell Wilsons. There's one Russell Wilson. Ain't no
That's
other
one.
trying to come do that.
There's only one in
Every
this
other-
experience.
They get up in there, they
real
start
Russell.
beating it up, but it always gets
Only
old
one in
after
this
a year. Then they
experience.
realize, oh, shit.
There's only one Russell Wilson in this simulation.
G shit.
The rest of the niggas done woke up.
What?
And it took the helmet off, my nigga.
To take it to
You
the next
should.
level, I got to be taking pictures with you and this
Especially
little,
that niggas got that
hey, my
bag,
little,
got
I'm
that
good.
status. Like, bitch,
Got it.
What?
it's
And I mean,
another
it's kinda
million of you
hard
out
for
there.
academics to put it
Fuck up
like
selling
that.
down for.
But knowing the kind of guy that
Crazy.
Stefon Diggs and the opportunities that he has, and knowing the kind of woman that Cardi B
Yeah,
has,
this the clip I seen.
I mean, listen, nobody was surprised to hear and to find out what we heard today. And we saw a few hours ago that Cardi B deleted all of Stefon Diggs' photos from Instagram. And now fans are speculating they've broken up. And it's all over social media. And if you're on X, they have something called Grok, which is like an AI. And people wanted to know if this was actually the truth. This person goes, Grok, is this actually real? And Grok responds.
Reports from sources like Hindustan Times, America confirm Cardi B deleted all Stefon Diggs photos from her Instagram today, fueling breakup rumors. Diggs has removed hers, adding uncertainty.
Niggas really asking AI.
Comments
It's
still
something
kept
real.
coming in. Suarez says,
That's
bro
funny,
didn't
bro.
renew
Like as
the
if the
30-day
AI is
trial.
in their relationship.
Another person went and asked Grok again, Grok, are they going to get back together? What happened? Grok answers again later.
Based on latest reports, Cardi B has deleted all Stefon Diggs photos from her Instagram, fueling breakup rumors. No confirmed details on what happened. Reconciliation is uncertain. Their relationship was brief and public. Time will tell.
Another person goes, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Nah. Nah.
Now, guys, this speculation of Stefon Diggs and Cardi B breaking up, it's tied to a rumor that happened not so long ago with a young lady on TikTok by the name of Trapper75.
Always
Now,
be the light-skinned
Stefon Diggs
baddies.
and Cardi B
Just watch
recently
another
went
video
over
about
to
a
Europe.
light-skinned baddie.
But you know what happened is that recently one of these ladies that was on the boat cruise with him is named Trapper75, and so Trapper75 released some photos and videos from inside of Stefon Diggs' mansion. Now, if you can look at this,
Gotta be more careful, bro.
Screen grab, the Stefon
Learn
Diggs
from
side
Future.
chick Trapper posting a video on TikTok at his Maryland mansion. All right, and then there's another screen grab of him at the Maryland mansion. And if you could also look at this photo, I believe she is the lady that's in the black right in front of him.
Yeah.
So she was
I was just
actually
about to say
on
that's her.
the boat with Stefon Diggs, and she has some video footage of inside his house, and she posted this up to Instagram. Now, once this information came out, Tasha K went and did a really good job of comparing the photos and putting the information out there. And then we found out that Stefon Diggs was following her from the burner account. And so once the news started spreading rapidly,
That's crazy.
Trapper 75 came
Man,
out.
that's what I say, man. Once you get famous, man, you ain't got no burners, no nothing.
There's no privacy at all.
There you won't get away.
Motherfuckers find out you got burner accounts and all.
What?
How y'all fuck that up, bro?
They probably compared tweets that she be liking and shit. That had to be her. Plus, she was kind of silly enough to post herself in the story.
Yeah.
And that's the only photos that could have came from her.
Publicly said this.
Really quick, I just want to apologize for a video
I
that was
say, y'all gotta
posted
learn
because
from
I
Future,
don't want
bro.
it to continue to insinuate a story
Take
that is
them
untrue.
phones.
I don't really use TikTok like that. I'm not really used to the app for real, but nonetheless,
Bro, look
I'm
at
not.
her face, bro. Her face, she's an upside down teardrop, bro. Like, look at it.
This man funny.
No, like, think about beauty symmetrical. I feel like she had to have some work done, like saw down her jaw or something, bro. That triangle from her chin is,
It's possible, bro.
yeah, like that shit look unnatural.
It's possible.
She's pretty,
But you never
but
know.
I feel like to have it so angled like that, it's like jaw shaping, and she had to did some shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Connected to anybody in a relationship, nor do I have any prior history with anybody in a relationship, nor was I there at the house for somebody in a relationship. So any stories based on these allegations are absolutely false. And I hope nobody has to be tied to these false pretenses.
Now, a few days after that, Cardi B's deleting the photos from Stefon Diggs from her social media. And now the fans are trying to give Cardi B advice.
So Cardi B going through another breakup. Say she done took Stefon or whatever his name, pictures down off of her Instagram. Hey, y'all got to know how to just date and be quiet. Date and just be private with your relationship until
Facts.
you really see that it's really locked in and it's solid. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? If not, you're gonna be looking like a fool out here.
They done popped out on the
felt that she
ground.
needed to let herself
Right.
air out. You know what I'm saying? As women, we grow. We
She
are
a
not the
OG.
same people. I told y'all, she is not the
Well,
same
OG
person
talking
she
some
was
shit.
on Love and Hip Hop. She's been married. She have children. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find out who we are.
Now
Listen
again,
to your OG,
I'm not
Cardi.
a Cardi
Right.
B hater. I'm not the biggest fan of
Right.
Cardi B and what she represents. But the reality is out there. Number one, Cardi B presents herself in a certain kind of way. And I understand, hey, this is how she's made her money and built her fan base. But, if you're a person that has like a BBL, you're a woman that is, very sexual and you have the attitude that Cardi B has, well, the only kind of man that you're going to get is a guy like Stefon Diggs who, hey, he's there for a little time, but not a long time. And you got to also understand that, hey, she does have 3 children by Offset. She's technically still married. And a lot of women want somebody to be Russell Wilson for Cardi B or even for themselves. But a Russell Wilson kind
It's
of
so
guy
funny that
doesn't
they
want
keep
a
saying
woman
Russell Wilson.
like Cardi B. A Russell Wilson kind of guy wants somebody like Sierra, who is, very beautiful. And Cardi B is good looking too. But also she fits into a particular narrative of what a wife could be, which is, very feminine to a certain degree, somebody you can show off, somebody who takes care of business, and somebody who doesn't want to be outside. Cardi B wants to be outside. Like literally, don't she got a song called Outside or something like that? And so Cardi B wants to do whatever she wants to do. And a man who wants a wife is not probably going to pick up a lady like Cardi B. Furthermore,
Facts.
like look at what Cardi B was doing on social media towards Offset. Now, again, I understand that Offset was not a perfect person, but to blast him and call him the B word and out of his name, that's going to turn off a lot of successful men. And
What?
that's exactly
What happens to me
what
after
Cardi
when
B
we
has done.
fall out?
She is attracted to
Some
men
character
like
flaws
Offset
there.
and
She
Stefon
gotta
Diggs
work on.
for a certain reason, because that's the best she can get. No man who's like really, really decent
What Cardi
and
B now?
really
Like she in her
respectable
30s?
will deal with a lady
Sure.
of mine's opinion like Cardi B. And it's not to say that
Like mid
she's
to
a
late
bad person.
Ooh,
She
it's
just
over
has
with
the
then.
look that attracts the kind
She
of
ain't
guys
changing.
like Stefon Diggs and stuff like that. I mean, you're gonna pretty much put yourself out there to a certain kind of man, and it's usually the kind of man that's not faithful. It's the kind of man that's, not solid. It's the kind of man that's, everything that women complain about, the F-boy energy and all of that. And unfortunately, you're advertising to the kind of man that you're attracted to, but is no good. And most ladies don't care that that's their level of attraction they're putting out there to the world. They complain about it all the time, but what you're telling people is this is what you want. And again, that's something that women got to work on. Reminds me of one of my best friends, like I said, he'll do anything to get one of these girls with a big old juicy booty. But, when it comes to the fact that they don't care about him or, they're not necessarily respectful, he always got something to say. But he still can't stop going over here trying to clap these cheeks. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk.
Shout
I
out
appreciate you
to
for all that you do. Subscribe to the
O'Shea,
bell.
man. Another good video by O'Shea. T-Roll.
Yeah, he brought up a very valid point at the end, bro. Like the way that you present yourself is the way that people are going to treat you. So
Yeah.
if y'all want, it's like the law of attraction. Feel me? If you do something, or you wear something, or you present yourself a certain way, that's what you're gonna attract.
You already know what it is, man. Love y'all. Great for y'all, man. Binge the rest of the videos on the channel. We're gonna see y'all in the next one.